Greetings, families. Welcome back once again. I hope you are well. I hope your day is good. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. This news is about Captain Ibrahim Traore achievement in the 3 years. What he has achieved, what he has done. This is about the mining system. We witnessed when some of the military went to the bushes, the areas where they were mining illegally, the Chinese and the locals and all. Some of them were not happy because why? This is what they are used to. They don't know what is to come. Our captain has encouraged anyone who knows how to build machines to use to refine the gold better than the chemicals they were using. If you can remember this, if not, I can find a video. It will take me time because it's about 2 years now. We thank God, the engineers who can create machines that they can use and use it better instead of the chemicals. We should not destroy our water and many more. I can't believe it. It is working. It wasn't long ago when they have delivered tons of gold. The first one to Captain Ibrahim and his government, it was the minister that received it, the new minister, not the old one. Families, this is another update on what they are doing, how they are doing it, and how much they are getting from the gold. I'm talking a lot here. Families, I'll be back. Listen.
Burkina Faso commemorates the advent of the MPSR2 3 years of governance. What can we take away from the actions that have been taken? In this retrospective, today we are taking a close look at the actions of the MPSR2 in the mining and energy sectors, starting with the legislation put in place to regulate the sector. Reforms have been implemented along with innovations, not to mention the major projects currently underway, to help reduce production costs, especially in the energy sector. A report by Momoni Wanga.
This is a pot of bouillon in mining terminology. At one time, this was done in mining companies operating on Burkinabe soil without any state representative present. This practice is now a thing of the past. This is thanks to the determination of the Burkinabe government under the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traore to establish greater transparency in the sector. This determination was reflected in the adoption of the new mining code in June 2024. Among other impacts, the state's free share in mining companies increases from 10% to 15%, with the possibility of acquiring assets up to 40%. The new mining code also allows for better control of gold and other precious substances, the payment of priority dividends owed to the state in gold, and the creation of corridors dedicated to artisanal mining. To improve knowledge of the national territory, 30 geological maps and more than 20 maps showing the mining potential of different regions have been produced. The endogenous development promoted by the President of Faso is a reality in the mining sector. Through the creation of SOPAMIB, the mining participation company of Burkina Faso, the Burkinabe state is resuming the exploitation of the Bungu and Wanga gold mines. The Massayer gives way to SONASPE, the National Precious Substances Company. In 2024, SONASPE collected more than 13 tons of gold between January and August, and the trend is on the rise. This year, more than 29 tons of gold have been collected in just half a year. To better capture artisanal and semi-mechanized production, the mining artisans are organized into cooperatives, 16 in total. Accordingly, 146 artisanal gold sites have been registered and more than 900 mining artisans have been identified and trained in best mining practices. To boost production, a smelting unit has been set up for the benefit of SONASPE. In addition, 2 shared processing units have been established. The first is in Megué in the Ubri region and the second in Dikando in Joro. Still, as part of improving governance, a mining residue processing unit has been set up, namely the company Gold End. In 3 years of MPSR governance, the mining sector has enabled the recovery of more than 1,600 billion by the tax and customs authorities. In the same vein, more than 146 billion CFA francs have been collected and distributed under the Mining Development Fund. Studies to improve knowledge of the potential and major sites of clay, kaolin, sand, quartz, and ornamental stones have been inventoried and characterized. From 2022 to the present, the ON notes the creation of more than 18,000 direct jobs and 1,000 indirect jobs in the mining sector. Just as many innovations can also be seen in the energy sector, where production capacities continue to grow. In this area, more than 6 new power plants have already been built and are operational, including the Gonse and Nagriongo plants. 5 solar and thermal power plants are in advanced stages of development. Among the projects that have been launched, there is the construction of a 50 Mendindava diesel thermal power plant expandable in Gonse, the construction of 25 Mendindava thermal power plants in Bubu 1, and emergency projects for the construction of thermal power plants in 9 regional capitals. As part of efforts to improve the transmission and distribution network, the National Electricity Company of Burkina Faso has, in recent years, built and reinforced more than 40,300 kilovolts of power lines. With over 300 localities electrified, more than 3,400,000 households connected to electricity, and around 500 infrastructures. With socio-community infrastructures electrified, the department led by Yakuba Zabreguba is on the verge of meeting the challenge. To help improve the living conditions of internally displaced persons, more than 5,000 streetlights have been installed for their benefit. And in areas facing major security challenges, in terms of governance in the energy sector, the relevant services have carried out inspections of more than 100 petroleum establishments. Regular inspections are conducted on infrastructure, storage, distribution, hydrocarbons, and tanker trucks to ensure compliance with construction standards. With the aim of facilitating the transport of hydrocarbons, a memorandum has been signed with Ghana for the establishment of a multi-product pipeline. Regarding the nuclear power plant development program, a memorandum of understanding and a roadmap have been signed between Rosatom and the ministry, responsible for energy cooperation in the field of the peaceful use of atomic energy. Working sessions are organized both in Russia and in Burkina Faso, and a multidisciplinary committee responsible for monitoring commitments has been established to ensure the smooth progress of the process. A comprehensive framework agreement also formally commits the West African nation of Burkina Faso and the Russian Federation to the exclusive and responsible use of atomic energy for entirely peaceful purposes such as power generation, medical advancements, and scientific research.
Burkinabe government is injecting more than 30 billion CFA francs in this last half of the year to support internally displaced persons and to build community health centers. The decision was made at the Council of Ministers meeting on July 16th, according to L'Economiste du Faso. The newspaper points out that, as part of the Ministry of Humanitarian Action's specific projects for 2025, more than 10 billion have been allocated to the awarding and execution of contracts. An amount that will be used, among other things, for the construction of drinking water supply stations, 50 emergency housing units, the purchase of 2,400 tons of food for internally displaced persons, and the purchase of 50 trucks to transport this food. In the health sector, the Economic Weekly continues. The Burkinabe state will purchase and provide medical and technical equipment and supplies to healthcare facilities. It also announces the rehabilitation of several healthcare centers and the construction of 56 community health posts, all for a total amount of more than 21 billion CFA francs.
Thank you so much for listening. It's amazing. And I'm happy to be witnessing this. And I'm happy to say that we are making documentary because I can remember everything like yesterday. They were not sure whether it will work or not. But now it's working. It's working. We know it's working because I shared recently, maybe 3 weeks ago or a month, when all the leaders of the small miners came together to solve their problems. They don't bring even the government in. They were talking it through how we can do it better, how we can make profit, how we can help the government. Now, as you can tell, they are paying their taxes. The government is getting gold reserve as well. That in the future, there won't be any borrowing of money. They will use their own gold for anything and everything they want. Like now, the improvement, things that they are using that money for, is physical that we can see. Families, thank you so much for listening. And if you are new here, please look into the channel. There's a lot. a lot of news concerning everything that is coming out today. The evidence is on the channel for you to see. Thank you for doing that. If you have time, look and listen so you will know. You will not allow anyone to lie to you about what is going on in Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali. The three leaders are balancing their shit, as they say it themselves. They are putting things together. What we have done, what we haven't done. We are in September. They are working towards December. That's when the balance sheet will be closed. But now they are working towards it. And yes, I'm not making it up. That's how they do it in these three countries. I will leave you here. Credit to our TB News Faso 7 for sharing this with us. I'm happy for them. And I thank God that I can witness what is going on. Please, if you like it, share it. Like it as well if possible. Thank you for doing that, because through that it can go far for others also to witness what we are witnessing here. And it's wonderful. Africa can do it. If we get good leaders, we can do it. Everything is possible if we arrange ourselves with a good leader. It is possible that we can be able to achieve our goals in the near future, and we don't need anyone to come and help us, to come and be a Father Christmas in Africa. They are proving everyone wrong. Families, if you watch this and you haven't seen the Malian one, please look on the channel. The Malian's achievement is also the plenty, and you will love it as well. Thank you so much. God bless you all. My VIPs, my kings and queens, my returning families. Thank you so much. God bless you. Yes, I've turned the camera around. I don't know how it will look like. I'm trying it. So please take it as it comes, because I cannot record it again. Thank you for your understanding. My returning families, my VIPs, my kings and queens, thank you so much. Have a wonderful week ahead. It is Monday on the 8th of September 2025. We pray that God will protect and guide us through this month as well. See you soon, families. Bye-bye.